Auntie. Like, this is, I'm like, bro.
Don't see you, Auntie. Don't see you, Auntie. There, man.
G. Bush, Tampa. See you, Auntie, checking in. Thank you so much for reporting back to us with the truth.
See you, Aunties. They say they in the building.
The CU Aunties in Colorado have a stronger fan base.
Shout out to CU Aunties Women's Fan Club in the building. She said,
yeah.
I can't.
CU Aunties, and you know, they are large and in charge.
Hey everyone.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey Coach Dre. We got you on today.
Yes, ma'am. I'm here.
We got you on today. We got you on Women's Wednesdays. So what's new? What we talking about
there's
today?
nothing new. First off, we want to congratulate y'all on the way you guys sent Coach Prime a happy birthday and tell us how you guys put that together and how fun that was to be able to put a whole montage together to wish Coach Prime a happy birthday.
Well, that was a surprise to us too that he reposted it on his Instagram. If you don't know, but there was a couple ladies in our fan
it was one
Red Run, and she wanted to do something special for Coach Prime when he was out and not feeling well, going through his medical issues. But it kind of he started coming back. So then it was just decided maybe we can just do it for his birthday. And spearheaded by Auntie Nisha, got ladies to submit a 3-second video, put it together, and we just reposted on his birthday.
Happy birthday, Coach Prime. It's Auntie K from California. Let's go back.
Happy birthday, Coach Prime from Auntie Nisha in Akron, Ohio. Let's go Buffs.
Happy birthday, Coach Prime. I'm Auntie Verlene from Waldorf, Maryland. Go Buffs.
Happy birthday, Coach Prime from Auntie T in Georgia. Go Buffs.
Happy birthday, Coach Prime from Auntie Katie in Broomfield, Colorado. Go Buffs.
Happy birthday, Coach Prime from Auntie Karen in Houston, Texas. Go Buffs.
Happy blessed birthday, Coach Prime from Auntie Giselle, Gigi in the Shy. Go Buffs.
Happy birthday, Coach Prime from Auntie Sandra from Queens, New York. Go Buffs.
Happy birthday, Coach Prime from Auntie Manera in Houston, Texas. Go Buffs.
Happy birthday, Coach Prime from Auntie Lindsay in Pueblo, Colorado. Go Buffs.
Happy birthday, Coach Prime from Auntie Sean in Austin, Texas. Go Buffs.
Happy birthday, Coach Prime from Auntie Janice Grant Pierce in Monroe, Georgia. Go Buffs.
Happy birthday, Coach Prime. Auntie Sandra from Dallas, Texas. Go Buffs.
Happy birthday, Coach Prime from Auntie Regina in Cedar Park, Texas. Go Buffs.
Happy birthday, Coach Prime from Auntie Laura in Frankfort, Kentucky. Go Buffs.
Happy birthday, Coach Prime from Auntie Rachel in Sugar Land, Texas. Go Buffs.
Happy birthday, Coach Prime from Auntie Alvita in Albany, Georgia. Go Buffs.
Happy birthday, Coach Prime from Auntie Kimiko in Broomfield, Colorado. Go Buffs.
Happy birthday, Coach Prime from Auntie Shannon in Houston, Texas. Go Buffs.
Great job, Nisha. Great job.
Thank you.
And
it wasn't actually 3 seconds though. We was like 5 to 7.
I know. It was a little took a little longer than expected. 3 seconds is not enough. But
it was a lot of fun though. It was a lot of fun.
It was. And
a lot of aunties participated. We had quite a few from Colorado, quite a few from Georgia. Texas really showed up though. We had like 7, so I was trying to like mix them in, but we was coast to coast. It was 6 other states, represented, but it was fun.
Okay, yeah, it was a good time to be exciting for us because he reposted it, and that just kind of made our day. So we're very excited about that. Coach Dre.
Yeah, I mean, it was just exciting to see that you guys did that for him, and to the outpouring of love, and just to be able to sometimes see faces to go with names that for the aunties and things of that nature. So that, to me, that was the biggest part of it for me. And then for him to repost it, I was pretty sure it was pretty exciting for you guys. But with that being said, I know it's a lot. It's a lot going on, and a lot you guys, my biggest thing with this was I wanted you guys to be able to get your point across. A lot of guys don't think that women know a lot of football, but that they really do, and that and then the support that they have for these young men, because unbeknownst to y'all, there's a lot of people's families that watch these shows. They might not say nothing in the comments because they don't want the hoopla and the fanfare, but again, that's somebody's child. So that's why I always take the mantra of being positive, trying to uplift. And I think you ladies do a great job. Can you tell us about how you guys go about that and trying to keep that part of y'all's mantra and what you're doing to encourage these young men and support them in every way you know how?
That's a good one, Coach. I think, the whole thing started because of being positive, being a positive fan, and rallying them on things that they do on the field, and because a lot of lights was on them, right? And when Coach Prime first got there, and we just wanted to be something positive. I mean, it's just that simple. We just wanted to be a positive person, positive fans, no matter what the score was, no matter, win or lose. Of course, we want them to win. And as they go through this transition phase or whatever it was, we just wanted to be positive and we like football. And so we were going to be there and, clap and cheer on. It's just that simple. That's all it was. And it just keep growing and growing. And here we are today. So
yeah, it's enough negativity online. So we was just trying to show some positivity, highlight them in the positive way, because they never posted that stuff, none of the good stuff. Just whatever they could find, clickbait. So
yep, that's it. That's what we were doing.
Shout out to all the aunties in the chat. I see y'all.
I know. Hi, you guys. Hi. Thank you for joining us this time. So we're just gonna kind of hang out and let Coach and kind of grill him, because he's just finally putting us on, and we're just finally hanging out with him. I don't know how many times we got to be in the chat saying, "We love you, Coach Dre. We love you, Coach Dre." And now we get some love.
Man, I mean, last week was just a hectic week. For what people don't know is down here in Florida, maybe in Texas, maybe even in Georgia, high school is a heat index law. So once you get to a certain heat, we can't practice. We can't take the boys out. We can't do anything. So last week what happened was we had to start practice. We were just starting practice at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock just so we could practice. Now this week it came down a little bit, so we've been on the normal schedule because guys got back into school. So that's why I had to miss last week, just because this time last week we were in the middle of practice, because we do have a game Friday night. So that's why Coach wasn't here last week. I'm very sorry, but we had to push it back because we had to get practice in, or we couldn't practice because if it's too hot, you can't practice. But the CU luncheon is coming up this weekend, if I'm not mistaken. And aren't you ladies going to be involved?
Yeah, well, we're going. See right there, a couple of our sister fans out there did a wonderful job in rounding up some ladies and, wanting us to go. So we oblige, and I will be there. I was very excited, like, ooh, I'm going to go get some Chef Solomon food. Then I'm going to go get some good eats. Look at that. I took a clip. And I was looking at that and I was like, oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Get some of his food. I heard him the other day saying that he had, I think, 8 to 15 pounds of lobster tails. Look at that crab legs. Oh, I love me some crab. And I was like, oh, great, chef. On Instagram, I was like, you're going to be there. And then he said, oh, no, I'm not cooking. I was like, what? This is going to be great food, but it won't be from Chef Solomon. So I can't tease my counterparts over here that I was able to get, in the kitchen, in the cafeteria, and get a cafeteria pass. But we are going to go up and we're going to help kick off, as participants, and support the kickoff for the luncheon. So if you're there and you see me or see us, come by, say hi, or let me know. We'd love to meet you guys, and we're going to enjoy ourselves. That's what we're going to do. That's Friday. I think someone is supposed to come up, but I don't think she's here, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll get her next time. Katie, which is one of our sister fans, she was going to share about the luncheon, but and she's excited. She'll be there too. as well. I think we might have somebody in the chat that also coming up. If you're in that table or you're coming up, you guys can click the link and you can come up and talk about it as well too. So that is what's going to happen on there.
Sis, go ahead. If you got any questions for the aunties, go ahead and ask any questions you have.
I mean, I got a bunch of questions, but I mean, you know, we could take it how it comes. But okay, so for those people, for those of us who are new to the CU Aunties, what can you tell us a little bit more about what it is that you all do? How do you all engage? Is it all virtual? Do you meet? Is it a meetup? Tell and welcome to the folks from Let's Talk Sports that are pulling up to check out the CU Aunties. Check out the website. Listen, I love what y'all are doing, but how does it actually work?
You mean like on game days meetups, or like just
in general? Just in general, like, are y'all talking football on Saturday when the game? If you're not at the game, you know what is it like to be a CU Auntie? I only been a CU Auntie for, I don't even know if it's been 7. I put my paperwork. I don't know if it's been 7 days yet. So y'all got it.
Well, for us,
let's break it all down.
Football like all day, because I mean, we doing social media behind the scene and stuff. We staying up, you know, catching the videos on Well Off and the different, you know, platforms, seeing what the nephews is doing. Then like on the, you know, like the game days when we out there again, we participating in the festivities. We let the aunties know like which games we going out to. And then we normally try to like do a meetup somewhere. Sometimes we'll do it Friday. Like if they having a Bell Stampede, we'll meet up in the Pearl Street Mall area, and like we'll go to Pedro's. Last week I think we talked about Aunties, but we go to Pedro's too. They got good margaritas if you're a margarita person.
Right.
But sometimes we'll meet up there with the ones that's in town, and if some people aren't arriving until game day, then we'll normally meet game day at a tailgate or at the Buff Walk. But a lot of them, you know, that come to the games and then they start building their own relationships and stuff, and they like in the same town, states, cities and stuff. They link up on their own, and we love to see that. Like we encourage that, because we might not be at all the games, but we still want y'all to link up and, you know, go out together and still be able to sit.
And remember, we like talking about football too. We you know, want to say that was a bad play. We might not know the scheme, but you know, or we need to run the ball, or you know, why we not getting that first down, or why you passing it versus run it. You know, we like talking, you know, that kind of language as well. So, you know, it's all football. We like hearing.
It's like hanging with your aunties, y'all. It's like hanging with your aunties, y'all. You know, you sitting there, you watching the game with your aunties. Run that ball, man. Go.
Screaming at the TV.
What is his name? What do you do? What do you?
It's all watching Coach Drake debate, you know, his first string, who he's gonna have on for her. I was watching that yesterday, just listening, soaking in the knowledge, Coach. Soaking in the knowledge.
He be picking on my players. You gotta stay out my head.
That's the same thing I told him. I'm trying to celebrate my two people. I said, man, we can't. If we'd be a general manager, it'd be a problem. Me and Coach Drake, we like the same type of talent. But for those of y'all that are tuning in from Let's Talk Sports, like I want y'all to know, like the CU Aunties are nationwide, at least nationwide, maybe global, right? So
we global. We had a meeting yesterday. We was like looking at our statistics. We got people in Africa and stuff. Russia was on there. So, like, yeah.
They not just all in Boulder. Like the CU Aunties, you know, they've come together and put this thing together and growing. How can out of town CU Aunties support?
Well, you know, hey, look at it, Carter slipping. Carter slipping. She's like, I'm just gonna sit back there. What?
No, wait, it's showtime.
Carter slipping.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Auntie Manera.
He's been around a long time with us too, and out there in these internet streets, and showing up at the game and showing up with the volunteers. So we are very appreciative. And maybe she can share her point of view from being on the, you know, as a sister fan and being a member and watching us grow. And she was also in the birthday video, so she participated too. Were you surprised?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't surprised. It just, you know, when you record it, and then of course I know Nisha had to splice it so she could get everybody in it. We sounded like aliens. listening to ourselves, but I liked it. And considering the timing that we gave it to Coach Prime, I think it was apropos. From a nurse's perspective, anything that makes somebody feel good helps them recover much faster. So I think the timing and the content was
It was great.
as far as being I've always been that strange girl coach that I'm a priss and I'm a girl's girl, but I love football. I love football. And I've watched Coach Prime. Coach Prime is like 3 years older than me. So we were in high school at the same time. So I remember back when, he was coming out of high school and getting ready to play football. And so watching the nephews go through the same things he had to go through, kind of like history repeating itself, except we get to do something different. Coach Prime had to create his aura and his safety and safe space by himself. And by being a part of CU Aunties, a lot of the nephews don't. I love how we can get together as women and talk about football, but still be women. And, you're in a group of women where you don't have people looking at you crazy. Because for me, I do know what I'm looking at, and I'm saying stuff and screaming. And the other girls in my friend circle outside of the CU Auntie friends, they just kind of look at me like, she's weird. What is she talking about? I love how the assembly of the organization has made such a positive imprint that the nephews, never mind everybody else, the nephews speak about how it helps them. And that for me is the most rewarding part, to go somewhere or you be online and you're talking and somebody say auntie to you, and you don't even talk to them or know them, but they'll be like, oh no, those are the aunties. You can't say that to the aunties. Or whatever aunties say, that's what it is. I mean, it's kind of surreal, if I can say that, watching how it went from, I remember a year ago, us standing outside in the cold, waiting for them to get off the bus. And I mean, of course, we thought we was the booger with the sugar. We was cute as buttons and all I see you paraphernalia and our fingertips. Oh, and I look at that picture and I think, like, now when we talk amongst each other online, it's so different. And it's so different in a positive way. Like when Shiloh and all of them left, I'll never forget this. Shiloh went online and said he needed to change his license. And all of us immediately chimed in on the page. Who's in Florida? Who's in Florida? And within an hour, coach, one of the aunties in Florida said, I have talked to Shiloh. He's taken care of. And for us, it was like, oh, wow.
There it is there. There it is there.
We did that.
Yes.
This is what I think. Just being a young man coming up, for people that don't know, I'm an only child. So, but my mom had sisters. So my aunties were my biggest fans. With anything I do, they're my biggest fans now with me coaching, supporting my sons that play ball. So it's certain things that aunties do that mama don't do. You get what I'm saying? So, auntie might let you get away with a few things mama ain't gonna let you get away with. And sometimes the auntie is some things mama might let you get away with, the auntie don't let you get away with. And so I see that nurturing bond that you guys give to these young men. And I tell people all the time, I'm just a nobody trying to bless somebody. I've never been one to, but it's about what you do when people aren't looking that really counts. Anybody, when the camera's on, everybody gonna say the right thing. It's what you do and what you say when the cameras ain't on and when they're not in their face. And that's what I applaud you guys on, and what I know that y'all do that people don't get to see, and that you guys aren't, just broadcasting, oh, we did this, we did that. And unbeknownst to a lot of people, everybody needs somebody. You just don't know what a kind word or do for somebody can change their day, make them feel better. So that's my biggest thing, and that I see that you ladies, I ain't gonna call you young ladies because y'all don't want, I know y'all get offensive about that age stuff, so coach ain't gonna do that. So I'm just so proud of the
Take
way
that
you
title, coach.
ladies.
I'll take young lady. I don't know about that, but I'll take
Don't get in trouble, coach.
So and so now the thing is, do anybody, right now, if any of you ladies got any questions for coach, I'm willing to answer any questions, or if you have anything. If I think it might be someone backstage, Rob, you can bring them up now if you want to, bro. Go ahead, Auntie says.
Yeah.
Oh, you know me. I'm still figuring out how I'm getting there. So I'm on the. I got questions about preparing. So when you supposed to lock in your tickets? What's that sweet spot for getting the best seats? Where when I get there, where I want to sit? What tickets I want?
You got us on that one. You have to ask Rob that.
As soon as you go to a game, you better log it in. You better start logging in your flights. You better start logging in your hotel.
Okay, let me ask y'all this. Is it a
the
certain
game,
hotel y'all stay at?
We like to be in the Broomfield area. Like it's about. I mean, so last year it was a lot of us like experimenting. Like we stayed in Boulder, we stayed in Broomfield, Westminster. I think some people did Thornton, some people did like just to kind of see the surrounding areas to see where we like best. A lot of stuff in Boulder closed early, and I like to eat, so I'll try to find somewhere to go after the game and stuff. Like especially those 6:30 games. So it's more variety out that way, and it's only like like 12 maybe 15 minutes ride to the stadium, so it's really not that bad. Most of the time we're in Broomfield. I think that's where we at first game, and then I think when we go back out for homecoming, we're in the Broomfield area again. But if you wait till the last minute, the prices go up, all the inflation, especially in Boulder. So as soon as you make up your mind you want to go to a game, I would get your ticket. And you missed out on us. We did some group seatings. You could have got in.
Yeah, we
with
did
us.
some group seatings for the first game.
$8
and
short.
we
That's
did
all right.
our tickets are here. We got Houston and we got the homecoming. Everyone should have their tickets now. I know Nisha was very happy to get those out. We got them done.
Yes.
So kudos to us. But I have to go back to something that happened last week. I don't want to forget. And it's a winner. If you recall, Rob and I gave away, if we had the first person, or actually wasn't the first person,
the 21st
21st person. Yeah, the 21st person that subscribed to our membership would win a prize, a free something. I don't know what Rob's going to give out, but we're giving out a free t-shirt. And we would just like to say, Miss Filoni, I'm not going to say her last name. Check your email. You are a winner. Check your email. You get a free CU Aunties t-shirt. And thank you for subscribing. And we thank everybody, all our subscribers, especially after Coach Prime reposted the video. It's definitely shown. And we're very grateful and appreciative. And we want to keep doing the hard work. And one more little thing for me before I kind of talk to TikTok over here is you asked us what else did we do. We also send out emails. We try to do a recap of the game and following the guys that went to NFL. We do a recap of what goes on, what we got, what's going next, who they're seeing next, and what challenges they may run into. So it's just a little women talk about those who like to read about football and the stats. We try to keep that going too as well. So that's another part of the membership. When you sign up, that's what you're getting delivered right to your door.
Absolutely.
I see we got another auntie just popped up. Let her introduce herself and see we got another.
I see all these aunties in the building. I like it. What's up, Auntie Kia in the building?
Hey, Kia.
And Waikiki, you can buy a CU Aunties t-shirt, www.cuaunties.com. Mess with your girls.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that
Like the storyline.
represent because of what. So just to build on what Manira was saying, a lot of the nephews, family members, they follow the account. They DM us. We just like Dre said, everything ain't for everybody. So the nephews are aware. They know about the shirts. I mean, they know to come look for it. Sometimes that helps you get an autograph at these games because it's like, hey, they got one of my aunties. They're on the internet. They see us going up for them. Like the nephews, they really appreciate it. They family is just a lot of relationships we build. It's not for everybody, so it ain't nothing to brag on or to make an announcement on. But the nephews are aware and they do appreciate and they do be on this internet in between these practices and in their recovery, seeing what we be talking about, Auntie. So let's make sure we're always
Mm-hmm.
positive and we're keeping everything light, funny, and mostly the main goal is supporting the nephews. We're not
Yes.
arguing with media companies. We supporting the nephews. What's
Well,
up, Sex Force?
again,
What's going on?
that's what
What's
I
going
keep
on?
telling them.
Hold it.
Sis back
As
in the
I tell
house with
people
us.
all, if we just keep the positive what it need to be, that they got enough negative going on in there, and like you said, you don't know what they're going on through their lives. So that's why I say I love y'all so much because y'all keep it positive. As I say, I always try to encourage somebody because, like you say, you never know what they're going. This is a tough process. For those that don't know, I've been through this process with a couple of my guys. It's a tough process. It's a draining process. It's just tough. And then put on top of that, when you were talking about, am I gonna make the team? Am I not gonna make the team? Yes, we know. Like you said, you don't put Travis in that category. Neither should you be putting Shiloh in that category or Shador for that matter. But it's just a trying process that these kids are going through every week, and now it's getting closer and closer each week. I think this week they have to get the roster down to 60 something guys before they have that final cut. So it gets crucial, and I think that the support that you ladies give is very wanting. Seth, you got anything to add?
Listen, I think it's awesome that the support continues even from CU. Right? I heard y'all saying, look, we following them into the NFL. That real family. One of the things about building these type of communities is being able to stay positive, being able to stay supportive, being able to stay 10 toes down. These lives are here. These videos are here. Like Coach Dre said, you don't know what they got going on during the day, but to be able to pull up the video, pull up a post, maybe even message your auntie, does so much for these young people with the challenges that they got going on. They got people coming at them from all kind of angles. They're a student, they're an athlete, they a brand, they somebody's son. Some of them may be fathers, right? So there's so much
Yeah.
stuff going on to be able to see, look up and just see, a t-shirt and just know, hey, they got me. If anything else, if anything should go wrong around here, if this gets shaky, I got aunties all over. Shiloh, you just said
Yeah, I
Shiloh
think
was there trying to figure
sometimes.
out his license, and he was like, my auntie in Florida got me already.
Yeah, and
That's,
then I think
that's
sometimes
beautiful.
as aunties we forget these are young men that are still fresh out of high school. A lot of them are 19, 20, 21. Some of them are 18, still trying to find their way. And people forget, and you get on the internet and like a nephew transfers to another team, and it's like, oh, well, forget him. That ain't my like. They see that too. Like we've reached out to nephews like, hey, even though you're going to another team, you still family, nephew. We proud of you. Go do your best at this other team. And to have a nephew respond back like, thank you that you still love me because I see all the negativity, how people flip flopped on me when I transferred. So I appreciate that y'all still my aunties and y'all still got my back. So like I said, we do
Absolutely.
have to be mindful how we talk it because I know we feel like, oh, they getting money, but this is a 19-year-old. They were just in high school. This is a 20-year-old. They still have feelings and they don't just see the positive. They see the negative stuff too, you know?
I want to jump in there
But
real
here's
quick. Oh, go ahead, Coach Drake,
go
and
ahead.
then I want to jump in there real quick.
No, here's the thing. I want people to understand. Imagine being 19 years old and you are getting money, becoming the breadwinner in your family, becoming the guy that makes the most money in your household, being the person that they count on Coach Prime not telling y'all no lies. There's a lot of these parents who they quit their jobs when their kids go to college. When they start getting this money, where that happened at, I don't know. But that's what happens. And Auntie Kia just said some real stuff. Kamada McClain down here with me all the time. I love him to death. People don't believe that he still talks to the guys in Colorado. He still has a conversation with Coach Prime. He's down here doing great work. He's at Habitat for Humanity. He's came to my high school. He's went to a couple of middle schools, a couple of elementaries, and all of that is stuff that he took from when he was at Colorado. Now, yes, it didn't work out like we wanted it to work out, but like she said, they're 17 and 18-year-old kids. Understand that they were the man in high school. They were the guy. You probably walked on water when you was in high school when you guys like that. And now you come into a place where you just a guy that's on the team. Everybody was the guy where they come from. So it's also a shock to their ego. And that's the biggest thing why I tell people to come to Colorado, because of the simple fact is Coach Prime is not just building great football players, he's building great men. And that's my biggest thing. And now, like you say, when you add in the Auntie, when you can come to a place and you come to your office and the first person you see is Auntie, you see Miss Tracy, that's his sister. His mama there, his kids was there. You get what I'm saying? You got Bucky. And now you have all over the United States, you got aunties that's here to support you. So that is a big thing that we got to understand. And again, I'm gonna tell y'all this: age don't make you grown. Coach 43 years old. My mama tell me every day, "You still my baby to me." I ain't to my mama. I ain't grown.
Right.
I don't live in her house, none of that. But to my mama, I'm not grown. I'm still her baby. So that's the way it's gonna always be. And so, go ahead, sis, and elaborate on what you was going to say.
I just want to jump. I want to talk about the transfer portal and the negativity and the narratives that they push around these kids. You don't know why a person getting in the portal unless they tell you the reason they got in the portal is because they can. And we need to look at that as empowerment, because these men could. They were in a situation that they didn't feel was right for them, and they made a decision to go someplace else. It might be right, might be wrong, but they were brave enough to take the step to do what they thought was best for them. We also got to get away from looking at stuff like, oh, they left Colorado, what's wrong with them? Nah, they was good enough at Colorado that somebody wanted them. Clap people out. Clap people out.
That's what's up.
From where they at. They was the work that they doing at Colorado. If I could get a little bit of that on my team, man, I want that. It's in the portal. Give it to me quick.
Yeah.
So don't be so negative about the transfer portal. Don't be so negative about what was wrong with them. Why they leave there? Because they didn't want to be there. It didn't work out for them. People apply for jobs and leave jobs all the time, every day.
I was about to say the same thing.
They looking at them like they employees. Coach Staley talk about look, see, feel. Do it look good, feel good, seem good, then go for it. If it don't, move on from it. Keep your life that simple. But clap people out. They was good enough at Colorado to be wanted somewhere else. So it ain't always a negative, and just don't always look like, oh, come on, who are these? These kids when they leave out. It's not. It could be that they weren't in the best situation for them, and they don't owe anybody an explanation. But I love that the support continues. That was all I wanted to say. Go ahead, Coach.
Yeah, so I know it's you ladies want to talk a little football, so I know it's a big thing about the quarterback position and who's going to play quarterback for Colorado this year. I know that it's not been a issue for the last couple of years because you had Shador, but this year you have two young men, Kate Salter and Julian Lewis, and so I want to hear you ladies take on the quarterback position and how you feel that's going to pan out for us this year.
I think I think it's going to be a last minute decision because we still haven't named who our quarterback is. Now, of course, this is his senior year. He does have more experience. I do believe he may give Juju a chance, but he's still, he's most people forget he's 17. He just graduated. He still does need a little bit development to see if he's up to the moment in the big stage. And just watching what I've seen in practice, Caden looks like a more mobile quarterback. He reminds me of like an old school Michael Vick. Like he can throw it and he can run it if he need to. And when he runs it, he puts in some miles. So right now, I feel like we may start off with Caden, but we may throw Juju in there because he does need that developmental time and to see can he rise to the lights and the hoopla that he may not be used to. That's gonna come with playing in Folsom.
See, I kind of thought that too. But I got to mess with Coach Dre right there because I heard two different perspectives from you, Coach Dre. And I was like, One time you said, now tell me if I'm wrong. One time you said, hey, if you got a young quarterback that can play, you don't wait. You put him in now and you get him to go. Did you not say that, Coach? And I was like, you don't wait. You want to, that's who your future's going to be. That's who you put in. That's who you start playing. Now I hear you saying it's going to be Caden Salter, and which is fine. Because
listen to what this is my take or my take when it comes to positions anyway. So you're taking a guy like Caden Salter, which all you gotta do is listen to Coach Prime. I didn't when Caden had that interview on the TV with his mom and dad. Coach Prime didn't promise me a starting job. He promised me an opportunity. Mm-hmm. When you went to Big 12 Media Day and asked Juju, well, Juju, did you know Caden was coming to play, to try to play quarterback? I had no idea he was coming. So neither one of them knew about the other. If they're even, I'm going with Juju Lewis just because of the simple fact is I got three more years with him. If they're even, but if Salter is showing you that he's a little ahead, like Auntie Kia said, Juju is supposed to be a senior in high school. He's graduated, but he's really supposed to just be a senior in high school. But as a 13 or 14-year-old kid, he took a Georgia team to the state title game as a 13, 14-year-old playing quarterback. I promise you guys, the lights are not too big for him. Auntie Kia also made the biggest thing is that his legs is going to give him maybe just a little bit of edge. But if you've been watching well off, Juju been showing you I can move, I can step up in the pocket, I can run it a little bit. Again, if they even coach, you're right. It's gonna come down to the last second. I think they both play Georgia Tech. And we'll see after that. But I think they both play. I think they both get snapped.
Two quarterbacks. I mean, the Steelers did it.
Maybe first 2 quarters and then slide Juju in last 2 quarters or something like that.
No, I think we play. We play Kate in the first 2 series. Then we're gonna see. Then we're gonna see
Juju in the back cleanup if we win it and just go and let him get in.
No. I think you thinking that we winning. I'm talking about the first 2 series that we got on offense. We gonna play Caden Salter. The next 2 series on offense, we get the ball. We gonna play Juju Lewis, and whoever got the hot hand after that, that's who I'm going with.
Oh wow!
Because this is what I take away from it. No, and I love both of these young men. There's no need to take Juju Lewis to Big 12 Media Day if Caden Salter is your star.
There's no need to take him.
There's no need to take him because he has 2 or 3 years to go to the Big 12 Media Day.
That's true. Well,
because Coach Prime doesn't know who his quarterback is. And when you go to Media Day, you got to take the guy who you...
in the press.
Or he could be sitting
most media days...
Caden is, Juju's a young and he may need to get that experience to learn. Because, like they say, high school and college is different. You are now in the Big 12. We know you was the stuff in high school, but you back at 0 now that you here up here in college. Don't none of that count. This is a different playing field. And he may want to just send them, hey, since we don't pick a quarterback, you meet both, and to give the young and a little PR experience with those kind of situations.
Auntie Kia, Coach Prime don't do that. He done left him. The only person he took when he was at Jackson, he only took Shador and when he had Travis. If you go back and watch those videos on YouTube when Travis first got there, he told his team, there's only 2 kids in here that start. That's Shador and Travis. I just don't think, again, the only way I can do it is we had the same situation this year. We got a kid that just transferred in our high school to play quarterback. He was senior. But we had a true freshman last year that played quarterback. So when my coach came to me like, Dre, what do we do? And we got to take both of them because we don't know who gonna start. It's not like if we knew who the starter was, we'd just take the starter. But you just don't. And he keep telling y'all, I don't know who the starter is. No
Yeah, because
one has showed.
he always do them game time decisions. He might not decide to the day before the game.
But again, I think both of them will play Georgia Tech. And after Georgia Tech, I think we'll get what the answer we want. But I think they both play Georgia Tech.
Well, I'm gonna ask a question because last year was the first year that the college guys could play with the microphone in their ear, right? In their headset, right?
The quarterback.
Yep.
Quarterback.
Yes,
Now,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
never has never done that. Is that a factor of how you move and if you can cut it off and you can focus? You know, do you think they're practicing that right now, or is it just you're gonna see when the game comes?
No, they practice it now. If you notice that the offensive coordinators they have and the defensive coordinator they have a microphone in their hand and they're talking, so it comes on for a certain amount of seconds. I want to say like 20 or 30 seconds. The intercom in the helmet, the quarterback helmet, and then whoever they pick on defense, where the coach can call the play. So it really has nothing to do with them on the field. It's just so the kids don't have to run back to the sideline to get the play, and it helps with that signal stealing that was going on in college football, where people were stealing people's signs and recording their signs and stuff. So all it does is just gives the quarterback and the offensive coordinator or whoever calling the plays a secret place where they can talk for 20 or 30 seconds to call the play and get to all that does. That's it.
Auntie Manera says so you're basically, she's saying that, Auntie M saying that she thinks that Juju should sit. I mean, to me, that's like telling Shador should sit for a year. If he don't want to, if Juju can play, put him in. If he's the future, put him in and I'll play.
I mean, I think they both gonna play too. It's not no pressure to start Juju, but he's definitely rose to the occasion and he's showing that he can do it. So I think they're gonna, like Coach Dre said. I don't know. Well, probably Georgia State. I didn't know like if it would be like the first game, but I felt like we would see both of them like play, and just so he could get some experience too playing out there. I wouldn't count him out just because he's a freshman though, because like look at what he did in high school, and him being young and he's being developed. They got good quarterback coach out there working with him. So I mean, I think we see both of them. I think he wanted like Caden get some shine because it's his senior year and he probably want an opportunity to try to make it. But at the same time, like I think he gonna let Juju get his opportunities too.
I mean, the edge on Caden is that this is last year. It's do or die. It's either, you know what I'm saying, I'm getting out here, I'm trying to make it happen. I got to do all I need to do to carry this team on my back. This is an attitude I'm going in with it. So ain't nobody going to skip my job. I ain't trying to, I've learned everything I need to learn. We need to make it happen. And that's what you need as a leader. That's the only reason why I think, that's not the only reason why I think he's going to start. But it is kind of like that experience, that drive, that hunger. If you got to get the job done, what am I going to do after this?
Facts. And then he's already seen, from other people that transferred over that had that 1 year. I know from LaJonte and this person, I can come over here if I do what I'm supposed to do in my 1 year while we during there got a game on TV every week. Like you say, I got to come here and handle my business for Caden because this is my last year. So hopefully, if I'm trying to go to the NFL, I can get my draft stock up. Because regardless of what happened to Juju, he ain't coming out this year. He going to stay and they going to develop him some more and make him better and better because he's just 17. But me, this is my last year. I got the show out so I can do like LaJonte, put me some good film up to get my stock up as a QB. Because right now, this is already what they've been saying, Coach Dre. They already claimed this next QB class is going to be the stuff, even though they ain't seen nobody play. They already say next year QB class.
Well, I mean, when you got the last name Manning, that's it go as much as people don't like it. It goes with the territory.
Archie Manning, I believe Shador. What if he won? I'm gonna do him like they do Shador. What if he won? He has only played 2 games. He ain't even put up enough film.
Listen. They're not gonna never. Listen. We can go and cut that short. They ain't gonna never do him like they did Shador. That'll never happen.
Oh yeah, it's a double standard.
and y'all know that. So it ain't even nothing for us to get. But cause it gets you.
It just is what it
It's
is.
just it is what it is. You get what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
I'm with y'all. I'm with you, Miss K, because the simple fact is it just comes down to K. You gotta do it because you don't have tomorrow.
Yeah.
You don't have tomorrow, and so I believe for that reason I believe he will be the starter
Mm-hmm.
because I believe that Coach Prime believes that hey I gotta get this guy a shot, but also with that shot comes that hey buddy if you can't get it done I gotta do what's best for my football team.
Right.
True.
Right.
What you gonna
You
do
Yeah.
with
get what
your
I'm saying?
opportunity?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
I got
so are you prepared? Yeah. So that's it. Are you
when y'all
prepared?
when y'all talking
Go
about these
ahead.
quarterbacks, is there a time where y'all would want to see a package for both of them?
That would be dope. I do want to
Would,
see
would you
some
would,
like
Absolutely.
would you
special
would you like to
packages.
I'm
see
a
Prime
Steelers
do
fan.
that?
That's what we did
And I
last
see
year.
Coach shaking his head like no,
Wait a
No.
minute,
don't tell
package
me
for
why Coach
who?
don't want that. Go ahead, Coach. Let me know.
We did it down here in Florida with Steve Spurrier, and it just you can't get a rhythm. So if I go out here and I play well and I'm playing well, but then we already got it set up to where this guy gonna come in. Okay, I'm gonna ask y'all this question. And I know y'all watch a little football. How many national championships do y'all think Tim Tebow won at
Here
Florida?
we
None.
go.
Yeah.
Ain't
Here
no
we
think
go.
he ain't won
He
none.
won nothing, huh?
No, he won one. He
Did he?
won one. He won one. But if you come to now, listen, y'all come to
Okay.
Gainesville and say that right there, they gonna throw y'all out the city.
I'm sorry, y'all
Uh,
talked about him praying in the
Okay.
end zone more than y'all talked about his stats. They
well,
was more
Yeah.
mad about him
they
praying in
listen.
the end
Hey,
zone. Let's
listen.
keep it 100.
They did.
I
Hey,
wouldn't
listen.
have
Hey,
said
listen. Hey, listen. I'm with you. I'm with you.
They
They listen,
did.
but hey,
that.
for real, he couldn't go to class here. He had his own. Like they had to give him his own personal bodyguard. He had the
Mm.
University of Florida police. They had to be with him 24/7. He could go nowhere. But he won one. But if you ask people in Gainesville how many national championships Tim Tebow won, they'll say he won two. But he only won one because they had another quarterback, a black guy by the name of Chris Leak, who was the quarterback. And what they would do was Chris Leak would drive you down the field, get you about to the 20. They put in Tim Tebow, baby. It's Tebow.
Let him
They
play
used to call it
cleanup.
Tebow time.
Exactly.
Yeah,
They
and they
put
let
they
him
put
clean up
Tebow
on the
in, and they
play.
and he'd run the ball, and then once they started thinking he was gonna run, then they started letting him throw the ball, and so people account Tim Tebow with that national championship. So I just don't like it because I want to give whoever that guy is the chance to get in rhythm. And then when you're a receiver, you get used to catching the same thing that we were arguing about with Shador not getting reps with the first guys in Cleveland. Well, if they're not used to catching the ball that you're throwing, it gets kind of redundant. It can cause a problem. So I'm good with them both playing the Georgia Tech game, but after the Georgia Tech game, I believe Coach, and I believe Coach Prime gonna have one more scrimmage, and I think he kind of no way yet. I know he wasn't really thrilled with them after this first scrimmage because each of the videos I watched, he asked to see the quarterbacks and the receivers over here after the team broke it down, and they didn't show it. So I don't think he was real pleased with the way they played.
Yeah.
And for Caden, that's a problem
Mm.
because you don't have tomorrow. Juju can get better. He has tomorrow. He has another day and another opportunity.
Yeah.
Caden, you can't do that. So if we're in week 4 and you and Juju still on the same level, then we got, like I told you, that's why you say we got to have a real conversation. But at the end of the day, I believe that Salter will end up being the quarterback because he gives you the element to run the football. And that's scary
Yeah.
for a defense when the quarterback can run the football. Juju
And
is more of a. Go ahead.
A pocket
I was
Go
gonna
passer.
ahead.
say, yeah, especially when we knew that we needed a running game coming back in this season. I mean, that
I think we
helps
gonna
too.
have a running game
Like
though.
before he was there before a
We
lot
didn't
of the
have one before though. So we
like
I
basically
gotta,
had a
yeah,
I
pocket
gotta,
passer and
I gotta
receiver.
do some
yeah.
housekeeping real quick. He said he
Okay.
getting some feedback. I think on Kia. I think we getting some feedback. He wants you to check that. I'm sorry. And then if y'all wanna, he said let y'all know if you want to join the show, hit the link. Sorry, y'all wanted to get that done. He been messaging, so you get some feedback back there. We want to clean it up.
We sorry, Rob. We
I
got caught up
didn't
in the
mean like that,
moment.
Coach Dre.
We was just talking football, man. We didn't know. We sorry.
Like if it's a special little
Come off
play
you on
where
mute now.
both quarterbacks can be out there, like I meant like that. Like I want to see like some trick little plays or something like that. Like not like the whole game. Like make it fun.
When you put them, listen, Niche. If you put both of them on the field, you know we doing some trickery. You can't like it'll be hard. Like you looking for something funny if you put Kate and Juju on the field at the same time. If I'm the coach, I'm saying, oh, they probably running a trick play or they doing something funny. So it'll be hard to do that. My thing is, as y'all say, we want to run the ball. This is what I'm gonna tell y'all. When you got a Porsche and a Lamborghini, like you got a Porsche quarterback and a Lamborghini at receiver, it's hard pressed to say you gonna run the football when you got that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this year, again, you will see more of a coach patch. Like Juju and Caden won't have the they won't be able to audible out of plays like Shadur was. They won't. Whatever he calls, that's what we're gonna run. But what I do like is that we are using the tight end a lot this year. We have been putting a lot of emphasis. We have been putting a lot of emphasis on running the ball in practice. So I think you ladies will get what you want. I think we're gonna run the ball a little bit. But let's go around the horn and y'all tell me the guy that you're most excited to see this year play.
Lord.
I would say Draylon. I would say Draylon Miller because he started last year when he came in. He was the first one that I remember. That was the first pass of the play, right? Last year when they started, and then he was in the showcase with the guys, and that says a lot. That says a lot about this freshman at the time and in the showcase with NFL. So I'm excited to see him go to the next level. Actually, it's Miller time. I want to see both of the boys. I want to see Amarion come back and do his thing too, because he had that like I'm ready to eat kind of moment at the end of the season before he got injured. So it's Miller time for me. I want to see both of them.
Well, if we pick it two, I'm do Quentin Gibson because I'm excited to see what Q4 is going to do. And then I'm excited for our returner, Michael Welch, because now it looks like we have better blocking up in the O-line. We can actually have a run game because Micah Heck was trying to get our run game, him and Isaiah Augustus. Michael Welch, they was trying a little bit last year to kind of get our run game. I'm excited to see what Michael Welch is going to do. Now that we got some blocking and we can really put this run game down, I'm looking for Q4 and Michael Welch.
I am excited about Jordan first because Jordan had an opportunity to work with Shadur and Coach Prime while Shadur and Shiloh were there. So the remnant of that era, Jordan has it, and he's now in a leading position. And Mata and K-Salt, excuse me.
Well, I think our offense is already going to do they want to. So,
Yeah.
and Kia took my running back because I'm a Micah. But I'm excited to see the defense though. Like I want to see DJ and I want to see. I think Preston gonna have a good year, and I think London gonna step up being a freshman. I want to see him. And
Lundy Mary, yeah.
Keaton was getting hot at the end of last year.
See, now you going on 2 or 3, 4, Nisha. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
I could have did.
You said let her shout out her.
You gonna name the whole squad in a minute because we don't have a C coach. We be wanting to talk like no. You going on?
Well, y'all did.
It's good. I mean, listen. I understand you don't want to leave your boys out because they don't want them to feel. But no, I mean, it's good that I didn't care how many of the guys that you guys you pick. I just wanted to make sure that you guys got to tell us who you like, you were excited to see, and who you want to see. Seth, go ahead and ask a question for me.
I want to know what do the CU Aunties, what do y'all think about Coach Prime's his approach this year? How are y'all feeling about his approach to the season?
I think it has changed. And I think it is very positively because he no longer has to be dad and coach at the
Mhm.
same time. I
Yep.
think he gets to have an opportunity to, when Shiloh and Shadur were there, that was a serious burden. You got to run your team and treat your sons not like your sons because they're playing for you. And now that Shiloh and Shadur are gone,
Oh, we lost her. We
She's
lost her.
gone.
I'll go. I think that Coach Prime is going to rely more on his offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator to get the job done. This is you guys' baby now. Not so much as you just let it all go, but they are now getting ready to both of them had 2 years, right? This is Robert Livingston's second year. So I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure I hope he had, see what he was working with more and, be able to develop the scheme for defense and Coach Shermer. Like, okay, this is the quarterbacks I got. This is what we're going to run, whether he putting in his plays from NFL days or if they have the ability to do that. I think it's going to be a real coach's game. You know how they say, Coach, when you're playing in high school, it's like you battle against the coaches, right? I think that's what it's gonna come down to.
I think he's more locked in, but I think it's still business as usual. It's just like that one codicil, like Manira said, it's not there. I don't have to worry about my sons and making sure they're doing the right thing, but everything else is still business as usual. I don't think he's changed too much, except my sons ain't in the mix. But it's still the standard is the standard. Capitalize on every opportunity, show up. We want a 4 performance and study your film. I think none of that has changed. It's just his sons ain't in the mix no more. Like she said, I don't have to worry about my sons and making sure they not making me look crazy, that they're doing what they supposed to do because I'm their dad and the coach. Now it's just I could be straight up coach. But I feel like it's still business as usual, and we trying to go out the Big 12 championship. And I think really it's just getting the newer guys, because remember we got new guys, getting them to believe. Because I know sometimes coach say he look around the room, you could tell who bought in and who believed. So I feel like the guys that are coming back, returning guys, they have already bought in and they believe. I feel like it's the newer guys that they still have to buy into this way of how we do things at CU, and they have to believe and build on the foundation that last year's team built off of.
Well,
Yeah.
Love it.
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. Going from being in that position, it's difficult. Because you don't never want to take practice home with you. Uh, for instance, today David had a blow up. He just had a blow up, and so in that moment, I had to step myself out of being a dad and being a coach and being a dad. Just what's your problem today? And okay, but I figured it out within a matter of moments. Uh, it's difficult to differentiate the two because again, you always paying attention to your kid. I mean to your team, but you're always looking over there to your kid. So you guys are exactly right. Uh, he doesn't have to worry about that, and so it eases his mind a little bit. You can already see the way he talk a little bit be a little bit different every now and then, but
Mhm.
I think it's gonna be the same. Now I got a good question for y'all before we get ready to end this. Now y'all heard Coach Prime say it was a kid that said, "Hey Coach, we gonna still take that. You think you done we don't forgot about it, Coach, but we still gonna take that walk up the sideline and back before the game." Y'all give me your guess of who the kid y'all think told Coach Prime that. You got one player now. We only one guess
Jordan
this time.
C. Jordan C.
I was gonna go with that guess too. That I was gonna say Jordan. I think it's Jordan.
I could see Jordan saying that.
Look at
I
she
could
coming
see
with another. She trying to.
I could see Ben doing it too though.
Oh, that was my
Ben.
second guess.
True, true, true.
We got Mata in the chat.
Yeah,
Or it
Mata's a
could be
good one. Mata's a
JB,
good one
Jeremiah
too.
Brown,
Yeah, it could be
because that's
JB
like
too.
one of his kids from JSU. It could be Jeremiah Brown.
Mm,
Yeah, we're
that's
all going with
hard.
Y'all throwing some names. The first name you guys thought of that's the first kid I thought of. Just just straight off the when you talk about a guy that I know he's in constant contact with and talking with, I just believe that just sounds like something that Jordan Seaton said. Like, hey coach, you ain't got to worry about it. We still gonna take this walk every game. We gonna still make sure that you still, it's because it's normal for him. You see, Shador still did it this past week.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
talking to
saying?
himself.
Because it's just, because it's just part of what they do. So before we get out of here, we're gonna go around the horn and let you ladies give some words of inspiration before we get
May I
out of
ask
here.
one question? May I ask one question?
Go ahead, bro.
One question.
I mean, sis.
Because I'm coming to Boulder. So, is there any must-do activity that you got to do in Boulder the day before the game to really get into your buff spirit? Is it something you got to do? Is it
You
a
got to do
must?
the school
What is
tour. You got to do
It
the school
depends on
tour.
what they got going on. If they do the bus stampede, then that's the pet rally. That's like the kickoff for like the day before, like in Pearl Street. Like, but they ain't do it every game last year. So it just depends on what they got going on.
Okay.
I would say do the school facility tour just to get a chance to see the facility inside and out. It's awesome. Get to see the Prime mobiles that he be riding on. They have them all parked in there. The school tour is really nice. It's cool. The facility is top notch. They take you to all the football fields. They take you to, I think, everybody's office but Coach Prime. They ain't letting you nowhere near that side, but security breach. But I mean, we got to walk on the actual field. We got to come through the tunnel, go to the weight room, like everything. It was kind of like I was telling Kay when we did it. It was kind of like if you watch well off videos, it was kind of like you seeing everything like, oh, this that room, this that. You feel like you in the well off video, like I'm here now. They're gonna take you to the meeting room. So I would definitely say do a tour, or like she says, do the buff walk, or come.
Well, we
to
got to do the tour
Stampede.
again too because Travis, all the new trophies are in there. So
yeah,
that
we
whole
gotta
thing
see
is
the
there.
trophy
So
hall.
they gonna get my coins again.
All right, that's
Oh
right.
yeah, because I forgot. Yeah, the trophy hall is different now that they've added all of Shador and Travis hardware. It's really different now because they let you see all that too. Like you get to see their national championship trophies. Like really everything, every little hall. No, we didn't go in the workout room. Not the workout room, the physical therapy room. They don't let you in there either. But pretty much everything you see in well off, you're gonna get to see all that on the tour.
Got it.
Yeah, and they just dropped that too. So like any home game, you can upgrade. It's called the Black and Gold upgrade, and that's what it is. Either you could do the tour of the facility, you could pay extra and go take a picture on the field. You could you could do the buff walk and walk out with the nephews if you want to. We had a couple aunties do that last year, and they was bringing Jimmy and them over there to us so we could get the content. But
we had to
And
get
the
it.
buff walk is when they get off the bus and the fans and the cheerleaders make a little line. That's the buff walk. And if you pay, you can pay like Nisha said, but you'll be walking behind the team.
No, they was walking with them.
I was walking with them.
Yeah, Auntie Cookie was walking with us. She brought Jimmy straight to us.
She was like,
made her way on up there.
Well, I just, you never get these ladies to start talking. Y'all get us to start talking, and time go by real quick.
Look, I appreciate y'all bringing me in. Again, just a salute to you all for starting this. Coach Drake, not so YouTube, but I'm just saying to the ladies, to the CU Aunties, it's really it could be a daunting thing to just cut this thing on and say I'm just gonna be me and talk sports and do that. So just salute to y'all. I'm looking forward to seeing this thing grow. But I gotta make sure we get Rob got the thing covered up. Now y'all gotta know where to go. I know because it's a bunch of y'all want to be some CU Aunties now. www.cuaunties.com. You can subscribe, get that email, check out the merch, check out the stuff that they're doing. Support the women behind the CU Aunties and that are taking care of these nephews out here. So salute to y'all. And if you want to sponsor, your ad can be right there. You see it on the screen. Your ad can be right there. Join the movement.
Thanks.
Thanks again to all the aunties for supporting out in these internet streets and supporting the aunties. Like we said, please sign up on the website so you can get these exclusives, these emails. So if you want to come kick it with the aunties at the game, if you want to come kick it with us at a meetup before the game or at a tailgate, we do all that information in our bi-weekly email that comes out. And if you're ever going to be in Boulder, once again, like Seth says, CuAunties.com. We do have lists of restaurants, hotels, good places to stay and to go. We do want to meet all of you and see you all out in person. We want to see you too, Seth. We want to appreciate you for coming with us on this journey and showing love on the podcast. But we trying to get you to Boulder too, so you turn up.
Absolutely, I'm gonna turn up. When I turn up, they might turn up. I don't, you know, when I turn up, this gonna turn up. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. They got all my medicine in town. I'm coming to town. They ain't ready. They ain't ready.
I told you ain't got to bring your medicine in town. It is already legal there.
That's what I said. They got my medicine on deck. I'm coming to see what they're doing.
We're going to keep her mellow for 4 hours at the game. We're going to have her mellow, Coach Dre. Don't take your head. We're going to keep her mellow.
Don't judge me. I feel judged. I feel judged in the moment.
No. Listen. I want you know, Coach. You know, Coach ain't gonna never judge. I want you you ladies to have fun. Like you say, you know, Coach Dre, this is a busy year for me. Me and Rob, I'm gonna try to get out to at least one game. This is my baby last ride. You know, so we gotta I gotta get him into school so we can have somewhere to go play at next season. So what I want you guys to understand is most of these ladies that's sitting up here tonight, they've been rocking with me and Rob since day one. This ain't just something that just came out the blue. We just went and found some women that we just know that didn't happen. They've been rocking with us from day one, been showing us love and support, and now that they're doing something, I said last night, when you down in the fiery furnace, you'll find out who your real friends is. When you down and you really need help, when you on top, everybody want to be your friend. When you out front, when you the drum major, everybody wanna lead the band onto the field, but nobody wants to do the work. This ain't nothing but a blessing for me and Rob to be able to be up here with these ladies and give them the opportunity to talk. And again, I'm gonna tell y'all fellas, if you do come in here or anywhere these women is and we is, they don't come here with that crazy. Coach Dre is a real mellow guy, but I don't play about these women that's up here because of the simple fact is I know what they've done for us. When people told me and Rob, hey, y'all ain't gonna never last this long, being positive, always, y'all ain't keeping it real, y'all always saying good thing about kids, y'all ain't. Again, I know what it takes to be where these young men are, and I know what it's like to be a parent of a young man that's trying to make it in this industry. I want to tell each and every one of you ladies, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. What you've done for us, we can never repay. We just trying to give y'all back a little bit of what y'all already given us. So for us to be able to offer this Wednesday night up for you guys to come on and talk, and the ladies that's in, all the aunties that's in the chat, I see a few ladies that's been down with us for day one. That includes you guys as well. Me and Rob appreciate you immensely. We love you guys immensely. To our sister Cess, where she came out of nowhere and we formed the bond. Rob them are doing a great job with the WNBA talking about that, and then for her to come and be a part of this great fraternity and this great family, because that's what it is. And what family that pray together, they stay together. Again, I love you ladies from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate everything y'all do. And like I tell everybody, if I send no ships out, no ships will come in. And if there's no contest, nobody can win. Games can't be won if they haven't been played, and prayers can't be answered if they haven't been prayed. I am your man, Coach Dre. That is my co-host, Seth. And these are the ladies from CU, the CU Aunties. I love you guys. Good night, and we'll see y'all next Wednesday.
Special shout out to the CU Aunties too, because they were out there in force again, as they always are.
We love the aunties.
Don't see you, auntie. Don't see you, auntie. There it is, man. I'm telling you, that stuff for real.